Ironed burger.
No. Iron burger! Yo. What is this? Yo, okay.
With salt, spray it with the Pam that I snuck through air.
Pam on the iron?
Wow, okay. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with what's going on here. The brownie is even, almost smash burger level, although I'm a bit concerned about the squishing and moisture loss. The inside, nice!
This guy, is this a social experiment? No, dead ass. This has to be a social experiment.
Where have you been?
I usually don't watch videos like these. But it's a 30-minute. I'm not watching all 30 minutes of it. I promise you I'm not. This video is titled Every Way to Cook a Hamburger, 42 Methods. I just want to see each method. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? One of y'all recommended me this video, so I just want to see each method. You know what I'm saying? Let's just take a second. How y'all be cooking y'all burgers?
Cast iron pan, and we're going to get a little bit of
Okay, someone said microwave, bro.
Oil in there. We're going to season our burger generously on both sides with kosher salt. The more fat meat has, the more salt it needs. Lay it down, press it gently, and cook it for about 4 minutes on each side. Beautiful. We've got nice caramelization on the outside, some crispy bits around here. Cutting into it, we got a nice wall of meat.
Yo, that shit is still mooing, bro. I don't think that shit's fully cooked. But you know, it's just me. I don't think that shit is fully cooked yet, bro. That's Jesus Christ. TG21 Savage, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 3 months.
Medium rare, very little gray, and the texture looks really nice and loose, very juicy.
Don't eat that. Oh, I can't finish this.
Amazing. The meat is succulent and tender. The exterior is salty and complex. This method may be straightforward, but it delivers.
To be honest, if you ask me why I'm really watching this video, I'm not watching it to learn how to cook burgers in different methods. I'm watching it to see how he makes this. I really want to see how bad he fucks up these burgers. That's why I'm watching this. I'm not watching this to see how to cook burgers. I want to see how bad he's about to fuck this up. How y'all like y'all burgers? Talk to me, bro. This is an actual question now. How y'all like y'all burgers? You think this is bad? You should see K's cooking, nigga. Yo, how y'all like your burger? How y'all like your burger? Raw, you're disgusting. Well done. Medium. Well done. Deep fried, your life expectancy is going down, sadly. Well done. I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with the well done. Is that just me? I fuck with well done. Like, even though people telling me I need to get, what's the one right below well done? Well, is that medium well? Is that what that drink's called? That's what people say I need to get. What's the one below? Is that medium well or medium well? My boy said I need to get medium well, you know what I'm saying? Because it makes the burger more juicier. But I don't know, I fuck with the well done, nigga. I like the crunch, you know what I'm saying? It just do something for me. Medium well. I understand that as well.
And cook it for about 4 minutes on each side.
Oh, it's not
there
cooked.
You go. So you'll notice that the browning is concentrated along these lines where the meat was in contact with the ridges, but the rest is kind of gray. Not enough browning for my taste. The inside
is pink as fuck. It's Majin Buu time, and nigga, this not fucking rare, nigga. This is fucking extra rare, nigga. This rare candy from Pokemon, nigga. Like, holy shit. This nigga cannot cook for
pretty perfect.
No, it doesn't.
I mean,
and there's no sauce on it. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. This is just me. Those of y'all who can just eat burgers with no cheese on it definitely concern me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The value of a burger goes down so much if there's no cheese on it. I don't know if that's just me, but the value of a burger goes down tremendously if there's no cheese on it. I'm not gonna cap to you.
It's tasty, but I'm not sure I see the point in the grill pan when the standard cast iron delivered.
The blood is graining itself into the bun.
Such better browning. Pre-seasoned burger. You've probably noticed that we've been seasoning the outside of the patty, but not the inside. This time, we're going to try to mix some salt into the ground meat itself. Salt our beef.
Why just salt? What, just salt?
Knead it well to distribute, form our patty, and cook it for 4 minutes aside in this hot cast iron. Let's check it out. Time to try our salt inside burger experiment. It's plenty crispy looking. Cutting it open. Okay, so
that one's a little bit, nigga. That shit still look. I don't know, something about that. I don't fuck with that, my nigga. I'm not gonna cap to you. It looks more cooked though. I'm not gonna cap to you. It's definitely getting better though. It's definitely getting better though. I'm not gonna cap to you. But something about it just still don't look cooked to me, my nigga. But just salt, bro. Your burger gonna taste like a whole lot of nothing. Especially you don't got no bev, no sauce, no cheese.
This is interesting. It definitely cooked
probably
less.
His preference of burgers is fucking cows that are recently deceased in GTA.
evenly, and you can see how that outer layer is gray and kind of dense looking. That's because the salt actually breaks down proteins in the meat, causing it to stick to itself instead of being loose and tender.
Just salt?
Yeah, the texture is much more like a sausage. It's bouncier and less tender. You know, I'm gonna stick to salting the outside of the burgers from now on. Frozen.
He said I'm gonna stick to salting the outside. It was too, even the salt was too much. Salt was too much. Salt is a little too, yeah, I can't even do salt. Not salt too much. I'm gonna just stick to putting salt on the outside. Frozen
burger.
Jesus Christ.
Same patty, but this one's been frozen solid. We're gonna oil the pan, season our burger, and this is gonna cook for more like 7
I've had a
minutes
couple
per
frozen
side.
burgers in my life, but I know that shit's still gonna hit. It's still, he gonna put that shit on the bun. It's still gonna be thawing, bro. Okay, hold on.
All right.
No,
Let's check it out.
no,
Because
no,
these guys spent
no.
a bit more time in the pan, we got slightly more color, but nothing too significant. The inside is blushing and beautiful, but
I'm
a
not
bit
watching
more
this shit the whole
gray
way
than our
through.
fresh patty. Another fresh patty that we're gonna put an ice cube
Let me
on
get
top
some-
of,
let me count.
allegedly to
What's-
keep it
what's
moist,
something
and
interesting
apparently
in
we're
the
not supposed
video?
to
I wanna
flip it
see
until it
some
melts.
interesting
We'll just
methods.
take these off
Wait,
when
is
we're
that a
done.
fucking toaster?
This is pretty unpleasant to me. Toaster burger.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Okay.
Why not, right? Season this guy up, slide it into the toaster, and
No.
we'll see what comes out on the other side. Okay, well, it popped. Gonna get it out of there.
That shit scared me. I'm out. Yo. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna cap.
Oh, God. Okay, just get some chopsticks. Take it out. I'm just gonna turn it upside down. Toaster burger. Wow. Well, we kind of scratched.
If he eats this, nigga, if he eats this, he's asking for it. If he eats this, he's asking for it. If he eats this, he's asking for it. That shit is nowhere near cooked. Midlight, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you. Joint nowhere near
It
cooked.
up a little bit, getting it out of the
Don't
toaster.
eat that.
I'm not enamored of this exterior. I just don't think the heat was quite high enough. But that said, it looks a lot better than some of the burgers we've seen today. The inside actually looks pretty good, I'm not
No,
gonna
it
lie.
doesn't.
It got to the right temperature, albeit a little rare. Fun fact, the place that claims to have invented the hamburger sandwich, Louie's Lunch in New Haven, Connecticut, uses weird vertical broilers that are not that different from a home toaster. Missing the brown.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This motherfucker just cut his life expectancy by like 50 years. I'm not gonna, just with this alone, my nigga. Just with this alone. And he's eating 42.
Browning, but it's certainly juicy. Could have been a lot worse for sure. Ironed burger.
Iron Burger! Yo. What is this? Yo, okay. Alright, alright, beat that ass. Just be
No room
serious.
service burger is ever going to be hot and fresh enough for me. So if I'm staying in a
Alright,
hotel,
he's
I'm just going to
bullshit.
fire up the iron, salt my burger generously on both sides
Okay, let me go ahead and dislike this. Plugs also don't touch this. I'm already just gonna dislike this video.
with salt, spray it with the Pam that I snuck through
Pam on the iron?
airport security, and go to town. I'm going to flip it, finish the other side. Wow, okay. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with what's going on here. The brownie is even, almost smash burger level, although I'm a bit concerned about the squishing and moisture loss. The inside, nice. This
Guy, is this a social experiment? No, dead ass. This has to be a social experiment that I'm off of. Is this a joke? Is this doesn't say social experiment? This is a dead ass serious channel. My brother,
might be a sleeper hit.
I can't believe what I'm watching right now.
That's a damn good burger.
No, it's not, bro. You're getting salmonella within the fucking next coming weeks, bro.
It's a bit drier than our standard smash burger, but honestly, it's better than a solid 70% of our methods. This is pretty great.
You gonna cook on a car engine? Now? If he cooks it on a car engine, I'll quit video.
Deep fried burger.
All right, deep
We got a
fried burger.
We got a deep fryer. We're gonna see.
I've seen people do a deep
on
fried
both
burger. I've never
sides
done it
and drop
personally, but I've seen people do it before.
it into our fryer. I'm not impressed by the way this looks.
That shit does
We
not
might have
look
needed
good,
higher
though.
heat. Cutting into it, the temp isn't.
Yeah, let's go ahead and skip. Look, is that a? Chat, we live in fucking dark times, bro. We live in very, very
Full
dark
burger.
times, bro.
Had to do it, friends. Burger, salt, hit our waffle iron with some cooking spray, and
Why?
do the damn thing.
Just because something produces heat doesn't mean the burger needs to go. And this is such a fucking, like, what are we doing, bro?
There's
It keeps
nothing
getting
I wanna
worse.
say. It's just depressing at this point. Oh, wow. Yep, there it is. I mean, it looks kind of cool, to be honest. Decent color, those points of contact, but otherwise pretty pale. Yeah, that's serious.
Shit, it looked more cooked than the shit that you been serving. That shit probably tastes like dog ass fucking rhino nuts and fucking koala toes, nigga. But hey, man,
Seriously overcooked.
At least
We
that
definitely
shit don't
squished the
got
hell out
blood
of
on
it, so
the
it lost
leaves.
a lot of moisture. Oh, wow. It tastes like a cafeteria burger. It's so gross.
Are you fucking stupid, nigga?
Bad.
Maybe see.
Rotisserie burger. Okay, we're gonna take this apparatus. We're gonna strap our patty in. Try not to squish it too much. Okay. Get it in there, close the door, and get it spinning. And there's our rotisserie burger. So this is a situation. Looks like we lost quite a bit of juice, but the exterior isn't the worst
Good.
we've seen today.
You
Getting
mean
in there,
blood?
Definitely on the rare
Holy shit! Yeah. Okay. All right.
side, really uneven. Definitely way less juicy than our other burgers. It lost a lot of fat while I was spinning. And the outside doesn't have the depth of flavor I'm after. I'll save the rotisserie.
Yo, I wonder who's actually gonna click on this video and like, yeah, I'm waffle burgers are fine. I'm gonna try these methods. I'm not gonna lie. After like the first three, you're trying these methods. You need to be like checked, evaluated. You know what I'm saying?
Rotisserie for chicken, thank you very much. Smash burger.
Smash.
Now for something a little different. We have a slightly smaller wad of ground beef.
I've never
We've got
heard
our
of this.
nicely seasoned diner griddle. And instead of making a patty, we're just gonna drop it on there and use a spatula to smash it flat. Hit it with salt.
Yeah, that seems pretty regular. Okay. I think we're good. I don't see nothing crazy. I think.
Hold in the middle. No thanks. Yeah, this seems like a good time to head back into the kitchen. Sous vide burger.
Sous vide.
Now we're gonna get fancy and sciencey and sous vide burger. We're gonna slide our
Never
patty
heard of
into
it.
this bag, and then suck all the air out and seal it. Now we're gonna place it in this pot that's fitted with an immersion circulator, which will keep it at a consistent
Are you boiling a fucking hamburger? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with
120
you, bro?
degrees. We're gonna check on this in about 45 minutes. Phase 1 complete. Now
Alright.
we'll cut open our bag, get a little oil into our preheated pan, dry our burger off, and sear it hard on both sides. All right, looks good to go. Here
No,
we
it
have our
doesn't.
sous vide and seared burger. I'm a little disappointed by how little color we got here, but I was afraid to take it further because the inside was already up to temp. Cutting in, yeah, not loving that. Sous vide cooking is way better for a bigger cut of meat, not a quick cooking one like this. Yeah, totally fine. A little overcooked. You know, the payoff just
A little overcooked. This nigga is not a real. I'm like dead ass. This is not a real person, brother. I've seen people put
and
in the
that,
oven
my
before.
friends, is a baked burger.
All right, no, nigga, you put that shit back in for at least 30 hours, nigga. That's right. Go ahead, put that shit back in, bro. I don't think that's the one. That shit's still bleeding. That thing bleeding, Pete.
Better than our other oven methods, but it definitely shrunk up in a funky way. It's kind of loosey-goosey. Yeah. I'm not into how gray this tastes.
Chat,
Juicy,
I saw what the next one is.
but seriously lacking in browned burger flavor. You know, this oven doesn't seem to be working too well for us, but why don't we try the Easy Bake Oven?
You're a bot, nigga. One, it's 2022 and you still own an easy bake oven. You need to be on the list. Dead ass serious. No funnies. Not joking. Two, the fact that you would even think about putting a burger in the oven is actually crazy. Like, bro, and no disrespect to. Actually, never mind. I take that back. I take that back. I actually don't care. This is actually very insane act. I'm not going to cap to you.
Burger. All right, folks, we got a mini burger patty. We got our Easy Bake Oven. It actually feels kind of warm.
And mind you, chat, this video is in like 1.5 speed. What is it? It's 1.25 speed, nigga. Imagine we was watching this in regular speed.
We're gonna salt it, get it onto this special little tray, and slide it in. And now we're gonna use this ridiculous tool here too. Ew! I mean, ew, but also kind of cute. Obviously, this burger is a little too small for this bun. It's definitely cooked looking, but it's just
Motherfucker, I ain't never seen a burger look the color of the surface of Mars, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro?
a little puck of beef, and that underside is very unappealing looking. I mean, it was cooked with a light bulb. The inside actually still has some pink to it, which is a little disturbing. Oof. It tastes like the burgers they served in my middle school cafeteria. With a
I guarantee whatever you served in your middle school cafeteria is way better than this monstrosity that you're creating now, chat. Chat,
hint of burning plastic.
Is anybody else
Nasty.
disturbed?
Pan to oven burger. This one's a
Pan
twofer.
oven, that's pretty regular, even though all his shit is pink. What the fuck did I just look at?
Burgers here. This first one, fire pit burger, 3 ways. All right, we've got 3 burgers here. This first one, we're gonna put on this preheated lava stone. This one, we're gonna put on this rack directly on top of the coals. And this foil wrapped burger is gonna go right here. We're gonna come back, flip these halfway through, and take them off as they're ready. Lava stone burger. You can tell that lava stone was super heated. Look at that gorgeous browning. That stone provided really direct heat and protection from flare-ups at the same time, which we love. And the inside looks great. A hair
How
over.
the fuck lava ain't turn this shit a little darker, nigga? How the fuck lava is, bro? Like if you're really putting that shit on lava stone, and the shit is still pink, nigga. You had that shit on there for 0.5 seconds. That's the only way.
Overcooked, but that's really my fault. That crust is amazing. So flavorful, and just the faintest whisper of wood smoke.
And I can tell y'all raw boys, y'all rare boys. Blue Eye, stop complaining about that shit. It's regular. We all do it. No, you do it, nigga, because your name is fucking Neville, nigga. That's why you do it. Stop trying to defend this bullshit, nigga. Yeah.
I really like this method. Yum. Wood grilled burger. So this one was cooked directly over the coals, and it shows. Very aggressive caramelization, a little charring even. Really nice. The inside, it's really pretty. Okay, fire pit open. A raw food here. I mean, it just kind of steamed in that packet because there was nowhere for the moisture to go. Let's cut into it. Ooh, yeah.
Dog. I know, and you know, and he knows that shit is not edible, nigga. That shit is not edible, bro.
Ugly interior. Very rare over here. More cooked over here. Yeah, no, not a good method. No need to waste good foil to make a bad burger. Yuck.
After making 42 burgers with fucking at least 30 of the methods being bullshit.
George Foreman burger. The lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine. The well-terraced Foreman grill. Be with this one. Air-fried burger.
Y'all air-fried burgers? I've never done it. I don't be air-frying burger. I mean, y'all put anything in the air fryer, so I'm not surprised.
We got our burger patty. We got our droid thing.
Never heard
Salt both
nobody do. I
sides.
wouldn't be
Brush it with a
surprised.
little bit of oil. Open up our weirdo box and
Tried
flop
it
our burger
once.
in. That's gonna cook at 350 degrees for, I don't know, some time. Give it a flip. And there's our air-fried burger. This looks truly awful. The outside just looks desiccated. Cutting it open, well, it's cooked at temperature, but there's definitely some graying around the edges, a product of that ambient, indirect heat. That's not a good burger. I hate that thing. Oh,
Yo, hey. Not tied up. Hold on. Oh,
that's not a good burger. I hate that thing.
Yeah, that's funny. No, hold on. Wait.
Direct heat. That's not a good burger. I hate that thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, oh shit, that's funny as fuck.
Today we cooked a whole lot of burgers.
Motherfucker, you might as well have just made this shit eating 42 raw burgers, bro. You like all your burgers rare, bro. What is this shit, bro? I don't know who recommended me for this video, bro, but this joint got disliked. It came out 2 years ago in peak pandemic. I guess motherfuckers was bored or something, but plugs, don't touch those, bro. Hey, chat. What burgers y'all let me know. What burgers out of them you really about to go cook like that? Let me know. I probably will judge you type shit. Alright, BBG. Alright.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon minute. Big body chill, at least I won't bite. My diamond repeats in that body.
2 blocks away from the Chinese restaurant, and I realized that 1, I'm not done, and 2, I'm never going to make it home. I squeeze my butt cheeks and hold on for dear life as I drive onward.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Alright, so y'all might remember back in the day, we did this thing where we looked at the craziest Reddit stories and questions, and then we played, we did the little bingo board with it. So we're bringing that idea back. I'm not gonna lie, I've said this before, I'll say it again. We seen the worst of Reddit Look, I'm not gonna lie, the worst of Reddit is all of Reddit. So we're about to get into the questions, frequently asked questions, and crazy stories of Reddit, and then we're gonna put them on the bingo board. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch Blue Ryai in the description. Don't miss the streams. All right, let's get to it.
What did your spouse do or say that made you realize they were cheating on you? My ex-fiance used to love Ed Sheeran. We both did.
It's a red flag off rip. You know what I'm saying? Now Ed Cool don't get it fucked up, but that's a red flag off rip. That's her favorite right there. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna cap. He was already cooked from the beginning. That's tough.
His music is just incredible. He touches so many souls with his beautiful music. So, as a surprise for my ex, I had secretly brought 2 tickets to see Ed Sheeran in London, UK whilst he was on tour a few years
Shout out
ago.
Ed, though. That's a go.
I had organized travel down to London, booked a really nice hotel room for the night too. The plan was to go down to London via train, grab some nice food and then go to the Ed Sheeran concert. This was to celebrate our 6-year anniversary of being together. The day we were due to go, I'd arranged with her parents in secret to babysit our daughter. So
he said he's been with his girl for 6 years. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been the X and or crosswords. Yes, that's yep. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been cheated on. But if I get cheated on after 6 years, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna cry.
So I drove my daughter over to my ex's parents' house and told my ex I had a nice surprise for her.
If it touches each other, like if it intersects, then yes.
When I got back. I got back and she'd gone, with a note saying she'd been called into work at short notice. She apologized and said she couldn't wait for the surprise later that day. This was a disaster as she hadn't been scheduled to work, and I'd spent literally about £1,000 on the total trip. This included train tickets, hotel booking, money for a nice meal out at a nice restaurant, plus the cost of the concert tickets, which were several hundred on their own each. What she didn't realize is that I knew full well she wasn't at work because her best friend was in on the secret. She worked with my ex and had spoken to their HR department and booked 2 days off for my ex-fiancé in secret to help me out. She confirmed via text a few days prior that they'd had that week's rota and she was definitely off work, so the plan was a go. I called her best friend and explained the situation. She was shocked and said there was no way she could be in work as she was currently there herself.
He's cooked. I hate to hear it. I really do hate to hear it. Let's
my ex wasn't in. I immediately felt betrayed and knew immediately something was off. Drove by her work, her car wasn't there. I drove to her family's houses and drove past Causley. Her car was nowhere to be found.
And can y'all imagine how y'all ever had that that heart in your ass feeling? Like when you feel your pants pocket and your phone's not there, my nigga? Or like when your mom says your full legal government name, like shit like that. Y'all ever have that heart in your ass feeling, bro? Bro, I guarantee bro had his heart was in his ass the entire time, bro. Cause he knew, he already had a thought in his head and he ain't want it to be true, bro. But sadly here, you know what I'm saying?
I drove past a few of her friends' places, and again, no car. I got home and sat and waited up until 10 p.m. that night before she came back. I asked her where she'd been. She just point blank looked me in the eye and said, "Work where else?" She asked what the surprise was. I just said forget it. I just got up and went to my best mate's house and just cried. Later on she denied anything happened, but it came out she'd been having an affair for 2 years with a colleague. I had no—
2 years is crazy! 2 years is crazy. 2 years is actually insane. 2 years is ridiculous. Jesus Christ, she did a whole Luffy time skip with another nigga when she's been married to somebody for 6 years, bro. Chat, I don't really get it, man. I don't get that shit, bro. You not fucking with somebody, bro. Just dip out, bro. Just dip out, bro. Like, that's tough. I'm not gonna hold you. I really will break down. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That means every time your wife came home and kissed you, you had some DBC on your lips. Now, that's a tough story. I ain't gonna cap to you.
No idea. I've been single ever since, and she literally broke me and destroyed me and our family in every way possible. It makes it worse when kids are involved because it breaks your heart when your young daughter asks why daddy isn't coming home. I've never been the same since. I suffer with multiple mental health issues now due to it. I have extremely low self-esteem and confidence due to the whole situation, and my moods became very low like all the time.
People really, chat, you ever realize, bro, people really only give a fuck about their own feelings.
I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. Some of the stories on here really hit home how devastating the consequences of cheating are. She had always been so careful, and at the time I saw no prior signs of her cheating.
Yeah.
Now I look back, there were clear signs, but sometimes you overlook things like how late someone gets home, or who they're out with, because I trusted she was not going to cheat on me. I guess ultimately she tripped herself up, as all cheaters do eventually. What did your spouse do or say that made you—
I ain't gonna lie, that's everybody who has a crush on somebody and ends up going bad, or you get in a relationship with somebody. There's always red flags that we just like subconsciously ignore, just like, bruh, I really don't give a fuck like that, bro. I used to talk to this girl who smoked all the time. All she did was smoke. All she did was smoke. Like, she needed, in order to eat, she had to smoke. And I'm talking about gas. I'm not talking about cigarettes. We don't associate with nobody who smokes any cigarettes. But in order to eat, she had to smoke. In order to sleep, she had to smoke. In order to shit, she had to smoke. In order to do anything, she had to smoke. Like, literally, bro. Like, that's literally addiction. So we got free. Oh, you pinned it? Okay, bet. Minecraft related. Minecraft? Oh yeah, Minecraft was in the back. Minecraft. Bitch, I'm drowning. Okay, Minecraft. Relationships. Okay. I'm blind. Y'all give me a second. Mental health. Yep, mental health. Yep. L story. I don't feel like it was an L story. I feel like it was a good story. It just made us mad though. So I don't think it was an L story. Alright.
What's the most inappropriate thing your teacher has done in class? There was a kid in my class named Keenan. He was slightly a bully to our peers but really would misbehave with our teachers. He would even go as far to pick on them and try to embarrass them. He would do so in a way that he wouldn't really get in a lot of trouble. It's hard to explain, but it was almost in a joking, patronizing way, so I didn't come across as outright disrespect. But he would pick on people in front of the class and make everybody laugh. Not a physically violent bully. One time Keenan was misbehaving in Mr. Skinner's class, our algebra teacher. He was making fun of his tweed sports jacket he wore over his corduroy pants and short, low ponytail that he wore at the back of his neck.
To be fair, that's bad fits, but the teacher about to spaz out. Pre-teacher spaz, for sure.
Mr. Skinner was one of those laid-back, hippie teachers that played guitar and attempted to connect with all the kids. We all loved him and looked forward to his class. Mr. Skinner usually would just ignore Keenan's disruptions and would kindly say, "Okay, class, let's focus on the board." But today Mr. Skinner just wasn't having it.
He was on BT.
Keenan made a comment about his large glasses and compared him to Mark David Chapman, the guy that shot John Lennon. Mr. Skinner turns around from the board and says,
before we get into what Mr. Skinner's about to say, bro, he was on, not only was he on BT, but y'all gotta understand, I don't know why y'all act like these teachers ain't people, bro. Teachers got bad days, especially them laid-back teachers. Y'all be taking advantage of these laid-back teachers. I used to have a teacher. His name was Mr. Scott. He taught like philosophy or psychology. And this one precious looking ass girl would make the teacher do the assignments for her in order to pass, nigga. And even then, she still ain't turning the work.
We all know you're poor. But just because your dad walked out and your mom's a drunk on welfare, doesn't mean you have to be such an effing a-hole all the time.
Cook 'em. Get him. Get his ass. Come on, man. Is that facts? No, that's I ain't gonna lie. Cooked his ass. Oh, shit. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. After that, bro, you just gotta change schools. And the funny thing is, the people, the class clowns and the bullies be the first one to snitch every time, bro. Class clowns and bullies always are the first one to snitch, bro. He just spitting facts. That's tough.
We all know you're poor. But just because your dad walked out and your mom's a drunk on welfare, doesn't mean you have to be such an effing a-hole all the time. So will you just shut the F up so I can teach you math, so you can attempt to make something out of your pathetic life?
Don't fire him.
If not, then go to the principal's office. We were all stunned. Keenan didn't say anything. He just had a red face and looked angry. He grabbed his book and stormed out of the class. As far as my knowledge goes, nothing ever happened to Mr. Skinner getting in trouble for speaking.
Yes, sir, Mr. Skinner. Come on, man. Yo, shout out Mr. Skinner, man. That's a real nigga right there. I ain't gonna cap to you. W school, W administration, W life, W community, W everything, man. That's a W story right there. I ain't gonna lie. They put Keenan ass on hush mode, bro. That really brought a smile to my face. I ain't gonna lie. There's nothing that puts a smile on my face than seeing bullies get fucking cursed out. And no, he didn't even get cursed out. Bro just got his life ruined, bro, like in front of the whole class. That's tough.
What's that story you've never been able to tell?
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie to you.
In elementary school, we had a program called DARE where a police officer would come into our class and teach us about the dangers of substance and alcohol abuse.
I think we had that too. At the end of the year,
he prompted us to write an essay about what we learned over the course of the year in DARE. He also advised us that the author of the best essay in the class would receive a stuffed lion, appropriately named Darren. Now I really wanted this lion, but the problem with that was my writing skills were those of a typical third grader. There was no way that anything I wrote about my time in DARE would stand out enough from my fellow classmates to win Darren. So I did what any desperate 10-year-old would do. Googled DARE essay contest winners, and then plagiarized the first one that came up in my searches.
Wow.
Now this was done diligently, carefully proofreading to ensure that I wasn't going to turn in an essay with somebody else's name in it somewhere.
You didn't proofread enough, nigga. I'm not gonna lie, you ain't use paraphrase engine. You ain't use ChatGPT. I ain't gonna lie, chat. It wasn't back then, but no, you could definitely like you ain't try to paraphrase nothing, bro. Oh, nigga went out sad. He about to get caught for show though. He about to get caught for show though. Plagiarizing at 10 years old. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you was plagiarizing at age 10, just wrap that shit up, bro. At that point, bro, school's not for you. Enlisting like army. Like, start looking into army drafts. I ain't gonna cap you because school not for you. If you already plagiarizing at age 10, that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna cap.
I went through and changed phrasing or a word here and there, but by no means would it pass through Turnitin. Calm with less than 90% plagiarized. Confident in my chances of winning Darren, I turned in the essay to Mr. Officer, and what do you know? A week later we had our end-of-year reception, at the municipal building which also contained the police station. He listed the top 3 essays, 3rd place, 2nd place, and then he said holding Darren, the best DARE essay submitted this year was written by Yosoikari. Come on up here, get your Darren stuffed animal, and read your essay to us please. I was so excited I won the animal it was never even a thought that crossed my mind that I would have to deliver this speech. So I reluctantly walked up, took my stuffed animal, and all I can remember at this point is shaking so bad, it looked like I was going to fall over at the mic. All of my class-
And you not chat. If you gonna do that, bro, which we do not condone plagiarism over here at BBG Productions. But if you're going to do it and you're going to go full through and you're cheating or plagiarizing, nigga, you can't be a bitch, bro.
And the entire local municipality's worth of police officers with their full attention on me, a 10-year-old little fraud of a student. To this day, it's one of my most shameful moments, and I still have Darren sitting on my desk for discouragement from copying others' work. What's that story you've never been able to tell? In elementary school, we had a program.
Darren is a bitch, nigga. So that affected niggas so much. That affected niggas so much to where the story had to be told this far in the future. I thought they cooked him. Darren is a bitch, nigga. Oh, Darren is the plush? Oh, well, I don't know why I thought that was the main character name. The main character is a bitch. And in fact, Darren a bitch too, nigga. Story. Let's see. What was this? Minecraft still. That's all we can get. We can only do L story.
What is the most horrific thing you have done in public? One afternoon at lunch I went to hang out with my then.
Oh, Pi is short for private investigator. Oh well, already skipped it. It's tough.
What is the most horrific thing you have done in public? One afternoon at lunch I went to hang out with my then wife where she worked at a convenience store. At lunchtime, I decided to grab some nachos.
Okay.
I got the plate of chips and smothered them in cheese and then topped them off with a layer of jalapenos. I started to eat the nachos, one chip at a time, with a gob of cheese and one slice of jalapeno for each.
This is very random. Are y'all a one nacho? Are y'all a nacho dip type of person? Y'all put y'all cheese on top? I mean, like a nacho cheese dip type of person, or y'all put all your cheese on top? Both on top, both. I'm more of a dipper.
Chip. For some reason, I couldn't get enough. They tasted so amazing. I had more chips than jalapenos, and quickly ran out. I went back to the condiment bar and loaded up more jalapenos, so that I could continue my 1 jalapeno per chip regiment. I finished the nachos and all in all, I would say that I probably consumed 6 to 7 complete jalapenos by the time I was done.
Damn.
Day goes on, kids get out of school, wife gets off work, and off
By the way, his stomach is done.
we go to dinner at the all-you-can-eat Chinese food place that had become our once-a-month custom.
Yeah, his stomach is done, by the way. I just want this to know, like, already know where this story goes. His stomach is done.
About halfway through dinner, my stomach started making a few little gurgling
you got
sounds.
bubble guts.
I brushed it off and continued my dinner. As we were about to leave, I suddenly felt my stomach knot up and it nearly took me to my knees. I told the wife and kids to give.
I fell down to my knees when the law came. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everybody's had that moment. Like, okay, most of us, this is all TMI, by the way, but most of us can hold our shit in. But then we all had this moment where we really gotta go, bro. And literally it feels like we being punched in the gut, bro. Like, it's like we got to. Like, there ain't no waiting, there ain't no saving, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro shat on himself. This is the only way this is on Reddit. He shat on himself. We already know.
Give me a minute as I headed to the bathroom. Now the fun begins. I get into the bathroom and barely get my pants down in time to explode into the toilet. It was not for the faint of heart. The red hot liquid fire that was shooting out of me like a flamethrower nearly brought me to tears. I finished up, so I thought, and headed out, grabbed the family, got in the minivan, Ford Windstar, and we headed home. 2 blocks away from the Chinese restaurant, and I realized that 1, I'm not done, and 2, I'm never going to make it home. I squeeze my butt cheeks and hold on for dear life as I drive onward.
Yo, this nigga was crying. Yo, this nigga was crying, bro. Yeah, this nigga was crying. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, this dude was crying. Dog, do you know how much your stomach has to hurt for you to be crying real tears? Bro, now, trust, there's been times where I've been on the toilet and I've been praying, bro. That's called the level 5. And by the way, here's the 5 levels of shit. Just to let y'all know, this is educational purposes only. The 5 levels of shit. Level 1, regular shit may be comfortable for some. Level 2 gets a little bit up there, but still okay, still decent. Not too crazy, just maybe a little bit less comfortable. Level 3 is when you start getting a little bit ridiculous. Level 3 is when, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just uncomfortable at that point. It's dead ass uncomfortable. It could be worse, but it's like dead ass getting uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You start curling a little bit and everything like that. That's when it really gets uncomfortable. Level 4 is when it starts getting crazy. Level 4, articles of clothes are coming off. The shirt may come off in a level 4. You know what I'm saying? Sweating, you're gonna start getting hot flashes. You know what I'm saying? The bubble guts might be emerging. It might not be all the way there, but you're gonna start getting hot flashes. Articles of clothes might end up coming off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff's gonna happen. If you are in a level 5, if you're in a level 5 situation, wow. If you're in a level 5 situation, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. I'm not gonna lie, you're cooked. All clothes at this point is off. You're sweating bullets, bubble gut, all around, my nigga. You end up laying on the floor. You sitting like these. You start praying to God. Even some of y'all atheist people, y'all start praying to somebody, bro. Y'all don't even believe in nobody. Y'all start praying to somebody, bro. Oh my God, Lord, I'll never do anything. I never do anything bad again in my life if you just let me get through this. I promise that I apologize for doing this yesterday. Like, I promise I'll never do anything bad ever again if you just let me get through this shit right now, bro. Bro, you in the joint for like an hour to 2 hours, bro, and don't try to leave within 10 minutes. You're gonna come back. You're gonna come back a couple times. I'm telling you, bro. That's the 5 stages of shit right there from Blue Ride. It applies to everybody. No funny shit.
Done. And 2, I'm never going to make it home. I squeeze my butt cheeks and hold on for dear life as I drive onward. A few blocks up and I see my salvation, a Burger King restaurant. I pull in, slam the brakes, jump out, and butt cheek clench waddle as fast as humanly possible to the bathroom. I'd like to say at this point that I got my pants all the way down and got all the way seated on the toilet before I started shooting liquid hot magma out of my butt, but alas, I cannot. I essentially sprayed the toilet and the wall behind it with a coating of Satan's jelly. I nearly ran them out of toilet paper cleaning up after myself, and once again into the fray I went. Back out in the van, the wife and kids are chuckling at my predicament, as they realize that I'm suffering pretty badly. I get back behind the wheel, exhausted, with my butt on absolute fire, and begin the trek home. As you may have guessed,
by the way, this is exactly why I stopped eating hot Cheetos, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did have a hot Cheeto phase where hot Cheeto was one of my favorite chips and I would eat it, but the after effects of hot Cheetos is actually deadly. I ain't gonna cap. If you can eat more than one bag of hot Cheetos at one time, I'm not gonna lie, you don't love yourself, bro. You don't love it, because you're gonna feel that shit. Especially that spicy food, you're going to feel it. Especially if you just eat straight spice all the time, you're gonna feel that shit, bro. There's no way you're not gonna feel that shit. I'm not gonna cap you.
I was still not done expelling whatever demons were in my bowels, and it only took a few more blocks before I was driving with my legs locked tight, working with all my might to clench my butt cheeks. Yeah. I was locked so tight that the only thing that was touching the seat was the back of my legs on the bottom of the seat and my shoulder blades on the top of the seat. By now, my family is roaring in laughter, and the louder I screamed it's not funny, the harder and harder they laughed. I was in excruciating pain, but for some reason, I convinced myself I could make it home. Oh.
Okay, this might be a level 6. I'm not gonna lie. This nigga might be on level 6 time, and yo, bro is screaming, bro. He's going through the motions, bro. Like, I'm not gonna, I've never yelled during a fucking shit. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this probably level 6. This is a level I don't think I've reached before. Bro is screaming. I don't think I've reached that level yet. I'm not gonna cap to you.
The best laid plans of mice and men. A few blocks from the house I could hold on no more, and little squirts of molten lava started seeping out of me. I get home, slam the van in park, jump out, crapping a little when I hit the ground, and start running into the house, crapping a little with each step. I get into the house, get to the bathroom, put my back to the toilet, rip my pants down and proceed to give the toilet and the wall behind it a nice new coating of what can only be described in the physical
Please, no.
realm as pure evil. As I sat there trembling and crying in pain, my kids were outside the bathroom yelling, "Are you alright, Dad? Need us to come in and help you, Dad?" Yes, they are spawns of Satan himself. At the time, I did not see any humor in it, but now, reflecting back, I suppose I would be laughing as well. It must have been hilarious to see the look of pure terror on my face, see the sweat running down my forehead, and most of all, the butt clench run/walk from the van to the Burger King and the van to the house. Anyway, I destroyed 3 bathrooms and any respect my kids may have ever had for me in one evening. What is the most horrific thing
Now horrible. All right, what we got? So we got food related. That's the first one. I'm gonna go on food related. That's the first one that I really feel was there. WTF for so and relatable. Yeah, I give it relatable. Somebody has to have bingo. Somebody has to have bingo. I was about to say, I'm not gonna lose you. Okay, this is intersecting. Yeah, he's good.
Used as to why my 32 female husband, 39 male, started coming home early and also why his mom would be at our house whenever I returned, but I brushed it off. This thing has been going on for almost a year. Before, he would just go to his mom's after work before coming home at 9. Now he gets home around 4 p.m. and I at 7 p.m. Well, last week I had to get off work early for some reason. I got home, went straight to our bedroom and heard love making sounds.
What the fuck is this?
I was confused and thought my husband had another woman in there. I didn't try to open the door. I just walked away, got out of the house and went to a nearby cafe to process everything, then went home later acting like I just got from work. When I got back I found him and his mom as usual at the dining room having a conversation. I didn't bring up what I heard. Instead, I decided to purchase a hidden camera and
Buying a hidden camera is fucking insane in the first place, by the way. If you feel like you have to buy a hidden camera, that's crazy. But this is even crazier, the whole context of this story right now.
place them in our bedroom. This was 2 days ago. Well, today, I got the chance to be on my own to watch. What happens whenever he comes home early? He came in with his mom into our bedroom. He went into the bathroom. While she got undressed, he came back into the bedroom and started kissing her.
Alright, we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna just stop right there. I personally do not want to finish that story. We're gonna stop it. We're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna stop that right there. I don't want to. I can't confirm that he's lying, but I'm just going to assume that bro's lying. For the girls, nigga, that's not for anybody, bro. That's not for anybody. Put relatable. Go to hell. Go to hell, bro. Go to hell. Go to hell.
Life. I walked in on my husband humping my favorite pillow.
Dog. Bro, how down bad do you have to be? How down bad as a man do you have to be to where you are humping your wife's pillow, bro? How down bad do you have to be, bro?
I'm gonna keep this nice and short. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel disgusted, but I also think it's funny. I had come from work on a break around 6:20 p.m. and he had messaged me that I should have my dinner at home because he had cooked and my house isn't far from work and it's only a 20 minutes drive without traffic. My break ends at 7 p.m. When I opened the door I was met with a beautiful sight of candlelight dinner, a table filled with flowers and food, my heart filled with joy. He was wearing a black suit and holding tulips, my favorite flower. What's the occasion? I asked him, and he replied with, "Can I just spoil my wife?" He said, kissing me. I smiled and kissed him back. He then led me to the dining room table and we prayed together and dug in. After about 20 minutes we were done and I was packing my bag to go back to work. He then hugged me from behind, kissing my neck, and from the way he was kissing I could tell he wanted more than to kiss, but I gently pushed him off and said, "I can't, I'll be late for work. I promise when I come back we'll get to it and I'm sure you can go for an hour." I put my hands around his neck and kissed him goodbye. But he stopped me. "Can't we just do a quickie?" He cried. "Nope," I replied, and I took my car keys and drove away.
No way, nigga. So because he ain't getting no butt in that moment, that nigga was so down bad to where he decided to fuck a pillow, bro. Bro couldn't wait. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all sexual deviants need to get like indefinite prison time, bro. There's nothing that like y'all sexual deviants need to be in jail. I come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Halfway through the drive I realized I had forgotten my wallet and phone, so I turned around and went back. I opened the house door and found the kitchen cleaned up. I walked into the dining room and found my phone and wallet, but as I was about to go I heard faint groans and moans. My stomach dropped. I put everything down and walked upstairs to our bedroom. The whole entire time I thought he had found someone who had filled his needs, that he was cheating on me in my house, in my bed right after I left. But as I got closer I heard him moaning my name, and I slowly opened my door. He was facing the opposite.
I'm not gonna lie. Would you? I low key. This might sound crazy, but like, would you rather your significant other fucking somebody else or fucking your pillow? Y'all gonna say the pillow, obviously, but I feel like none of them are really good like that. I feel like if you catch them doing that, like there's something wrong with this person. I'm not gonna cap to you. I would say the pillow too, but like I feel like it's not a good thing either to catch them. You know what I'm saying? But pillow, but it's still crazy. Jesus Christ, bro.
And I slowly opened my door. He was facing the opposite direction. I saw his butt clenching and unclenching his butt. I stood there for a while and before he came undone I laughed. I don't know what came over me but I couldn't contain it. He jumped up, threw my pillow aside and pulled up his pants. He looked at me embarrassed and shocked.
Oh, that pillow gonna have a little syrup, a little white syrup on there today. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to use that pillow today. I ain't gonna cap.
After I stopped laughing he said, "I thought you were gone." And that made me laugh even more. I then told him I'll leave him alone so he can continue. I called work and told them I wouldn't make it for the last hour. It has been 2 hours and he won't speak even though I told him it was okay and I told him we could do it, but he was too ashamed. The sight of him.
Whose fault is that, bro? I ain't gonna lie, her husband's a bitch. I'm not gonna hold you. Bro's a certified weirdo, bro. You need to investigate him for this story alone. I'm not gonna cap you.
Him clenching and unclenching his butt was the part that got me the most. What is a secret?
Yeah. If they ever break up, he's cooked. If they ever break up, he's cooked. I want y'all to know, if they ever break up, the husband is cooked. Literally. I'm not gonna cap to you. The pillow's definitely the victim here. I don't think anybody can try to deny that. For the guys, no. I see a pinned message, but ain't nothing on it. Or is that just me? I don't know. Make sure to mark down relatable. What? For the girls? Technically it could have gone either way. Like if it's for the girls, it has to be like a girl, like it has to be a girl question or a girl, like, you know what I'm saying? It has to be a girl based question type of thing, I think, around. Subway Surfers. Okay. Average Reddit user. But it was the husband, not the user itself. It was the husband, not the user itself. It was the husband, not the user, who's fucking the pillow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so can't do that. Not safe. Did we not already hit not safe? Yeah, we did. Mental health, not gonna lie. I'll give y'all that too. Interesting, relatable. How's that relatable?
What is a surprising fact you discovered about men? That they are not criticizing women's bodies as much as women are led to believe, maybe by themselves or whomever is driving this culture. They are far more accepting of how women look like naturally than women themselves. This was such a game changer for me. You guys can. Is
that facts? Well, not all of I'm not gonna hold you. Some men do be doing that. Not all niggas. It just depends. I mean, I could say some of us, not all of us, for regardless of how we spend it. But nah, that's facts. That's facts. I feel like a lot of the time, like, it don't even be like that. It don't even be like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all do be like, some of y'all do be doing that though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that to be a fact.
Can sit there and think about nothing. Our brain has a neutral gear.
Nah, that's true. My guy don't want me wearing lashes, but I hate no lashes. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. I feel like this whole TikTok gentrification have really ruined like a lot of women's self-confidence. Bro, I'm not gonna cap to you. If I'm dating a girl, bro, I don't care about no makeup, bro. I don't care about no makeup, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, I really don't care about no makeup. But you go on any TikTok comments and be like, oh, she got makeup on. She got makeup on. She got makeup on. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't care. I really don't care either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even rather it be no makeup personally. But that's just me. That's just me though.
Our brain has a neutral gear. That 80% of the time they concretely mean exactly what they say, which is nothing. Our brain has this was such a game changer for me. You guys can sit there and think about nothing. Our brain has a neutral
Is that true? Yeah, I mean, can't anybody think? Can't anybody do that though? Is that like, can't anybody do that though?
gear. That 80% of the time they concretely mean exactly what they say, which is why only 20% of the time they understand what I'm saying.
What? 80% of the time they concretely mean exactly what they say, which is like, nigga, I always mean what I say, nigga. I always mean what I say, nigga. What it like? I always mean what I say, nigga. If you cannot understand what I'm saying, it's not no secret message. It's not no message you gotta decode. I always mean what I say, my nigga. I always mean what, unless I don't. Unless I'm talking to y'all, then I always don't mean what I say, nigga. So if you heard me say anything sus on stream, I didn't mean it, except when I caught myself before any of y'all niggas said it. Unless I said it on stream, nigga. Then I was probably doing it to be entertaining. I ain't gonna cap to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you heard me say anything sus on stream, that doesn't apply, my nigga. Cap. Okay.
What I'm saying. That if you show them exactly how much you appreciate them, they are more likely to be motivated to complete a task than if you nag them.
That's a fact.
The fact that men really are physically stronger. I always assumed this was purely based on size, but I'm a woman who works out every day, lifts weights, yoga, jogging/Peloton.
I'm not gonna lie, she did not pay attention in health class in the slightest, nigga. I don't know how that came as a shock, nigga. Like, I didn't know that we was confused on how shit worked, but I mean.
My older brother doesn't exercise outside of an occasional hike. He's 4 inches taller than me and 10 pounds lighter than I am. I'm a dress size 0 or 2. He's faster than me on a hike, including backpacking, and can lift up heavier things. It makes me so angry.
Damn.
When they wake up, they just sit down and stare at nothing for a good 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Nigga, I might sit there and just be there for an entire hour, nigga. I'm not gonna, that's just me though. That's just me personally, nigga. I might just be there for an hour, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't gonna cap, baby. I might just be there chilling, looking and thinking about life for an entire hour, my nigga. Only 5, I'm saying, chat. I'm saying, like, I might, it depends. It depends what, how I'm feeling. It's never gonna be 5 minutes though. It's never gonna be 5 minutes. I might dead ass be there looking at the ceiling for an entire hour, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Y'all don't get this there. I said for the whole hour. Man, I really gotta do this shit, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I wake up, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, bro. I really gotta go do this today, bro. And today I gotta go face this challenge and then this, bro. I just think about how today's gonna go and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then after like 20 minutes to an hour, then I'll do what I gotta go do, bro.
Most women can't go blank, as I call it. I've done my research, and they have to be thinking about something.
Is that scientifically proven? All right, so that was interesting. That was interesting. I ain't gonna cap. And that's for the girls. Bingo, Natrocity, talk to me. Natrocity, talk to me. Am I missing something? I can't click on it to physically see how his board is. Am I missing something? Oh no, wait. There's nothing on here. Natrocity, you want to talk about it? All right. Well, if you're watching this on the tube, this is it for Reddit stories. Another good, interesting, horrible iteration of Reddit stories. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you come to the Twitch streams, Twitch Blue Ride in the description, so you can play bingo with us and everything like that. Good video. IBBG. All right.
Hold this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Hold this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon made it. Me body chill, least down one bite. My diamond pussy, they pay.
Pick these up at a Meats by Dre, no!
Where have you been?
Alright, chat. So today we're gonna look at, well, a lot of y'all been telling me to look at off-brand shoes, look at off-brand this, look at off-brand this, look at off-brand this. And I was like, bro, let me just look at off-brand everything. So I just searched up a list to see some off-brand items. And I got a list. I think it's it might be solid. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into just yet. But this is called 25 hilarious knockoff brands that aren't fooling anyone. And I just look at the first one. It's called the North Fake. So I think we already know what we're getting ourselves into. So let's go ahead and get it started. We know we're doing a tier list for it. I don't. Alan Scary as fuck on God. Alien knockoff? I'm assuming it's supposed to be like Alien. Why don't he just put Alien? The word Alien is not copyrighted. Lana, what's good? What's good? The word Alien is not compromised, nigga. I mean, it's not copyrighted. It's not copyrighted. Why did they put Allen as they like just put Alien, my nigga? That's mid too. I'm not gonna cap. Next one. Okay, all right. Before we even read the title, I'm more of a nut novice myself. Oh, this look like Nutella, I'm not gonna lie. Nutmaster! Oh my god. Yeah, this is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. There's no way they have these in stores. There's no way. Y'all bootlegging Nutella, bro? The Nutmaster, that's an insane title, I'm not gonna hold you. It's a chocolate spread made from nuts. Okay, obviously not based on any of the chocolate spread that made from nuts. Jesus Christ, that rhymes with Nutella. Keep it aside, chat. How many of y'all are trying the Nutmaster right now? If y'all got the bread too, how many of y'all are trying the Nutmaster? How many of y'all is trying the fucking Nutmaster, bro? How many of y'all are trying the Nutmaster, bro? B. Me not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. I can never pick something up from the store called the Nutmaster. Like I feel disgusting eating it. I'm not gonna hold you. Where does this go on the tier list, chat? Where does this go on the tier list? I'm thinking I ain't gonna hold you. Nutmaster is an insane name. I'm not gonna hold you. So a motherfucker like me, I would put it in. I put it in Detroit. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all, I know y'all gonna be on it's nuts because it's Nutmaster. So y'all gonna try to put it in a high tier. But no, I'm not rocking with this. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not far better than an OG. I'm not rocking with it. For me personally, it's getting the last tier. I'm not gonna hold you. All right. Is this allowed? Can you legally like they didn't? I know they like changed the N to an M, but can you legally just take the swoosh like that and then nobody gonna say nothing to you, bro? Are they dead ass, bro? Mikey on some Tokyo Revenger shit. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, one, this is off-brand Nike, and Nike's literally probably one of the most convenient, like, sportswears that you can get, so I don't understand why he couldn't just buy a Nike product or a Nike glove or something. But why? Okay, somebody, football heads, give me hip. Do y'all be wearing gloves like these with the two, like why are the pinky and then the ring finger, why are they, like, out? Like, why is it designed like this? I'm confused. Like, is this like, this is some type of shit y'all be doing? Because I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. I'm not gonna hold you. This is, he's wearing this in public, it look like. Gave that to a nigga named Mike and say it's custom made. Like, this is crazy. I'm not gonna, who's wearing that? Like, this is bad gloves. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. No football gloves, so nobody can confirm this is a football you know what I'm saying, outfit or accessory. So yeah, this is pretty low. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty low. What the who even, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be a very sick motherfucker to even make something like this, bro. This is like, you have to be a very, 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 like, twisted individual to just, like, create. Why did he mix Mario? Like, who co-signed? It's supposed to be Mario and a koala bear. Bad concepts. If I'm being honest with you, very bad concepts. Yeah, Collins, it's you. The horse is riding the play. Collins, is this the type of drip you was wearing? Collins, is this the fake polo you was talking about? This is crazy. I'm not gonna, like, you know, with some off brands you can get away with wearing it or using it and nobody really gonna say nothing. With this, somebody's gonna say, well, the logo pretty small, but like, I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody's in like a 2-meter radius of you, bro. They gonna notice. Like, there's no way they not gonna notice. Wait, actually, hear me out, nigga. He's holding a horse. The horse is riding that. You know what? It's hard just having to watch everything I say. But that's literally what he's doing. Like, I don't know why we gotta turn it into something weird, bro. That's literally what he's doing, bro. It's quite literally what he's doing, bro. This is great. I'm not gonna hold you. All these is not seeing. Where is it? Right here. All these is not seeing like I'll be surprised if we have any ones in these tiers. I'm not gonna cap. Hold up. Hold on. What the wait, whoa. Okay. Alright. How'd he get away with this shit? Okay, hold on. First of all, alright. There's a lot to unpack here. What the fuck is a GS4? Let's see, like before we even look at the game titles, what is a GS4? That's the first thing. Now we have to search up what a GS4 is. I've never heard of that in my life. GS4. Bro. Is this allowed? And the controller, it's a PS4 with PS3 controllers, bro. They can't do this, bro. Like, Sony, why have you not, like, packed these niggas up? They are quite literally stealing y'all consoles, bro. No, that's crazy. I've never heard of a GS4 in my life. That's actually blasphemous if you ask me. Okay. And then we have Kika 2020 FIFA calling for duty secret operation with somebody doing blackface on the cover, you know what I'm saying? Not really. Need for Street pay. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. There are certain things that you can't allow people to get away with. And personally, if I was Sony, I would take immediate action. If I was any of these companies, I'm not gonna hold you. I would personally take immediate action, bro. Cause like they're actually selling these games. And how down bad? Like, it's gotta be like it's gotta be like a low end country or something I'm saying that because it's like, who is really going to order a GS4? Like, you can get you a PS3 at that point. Like, why would the Need for Street sounds like a hood game? Like, this shit is crazy. It probably run the exact same. I want to see gameplay. Can I see gameplay from Calling of Duty? I just want to see. Hold on. I can't. You literally can't find gameplay. Can't find it. You can't find like any gameplay of this. Okay, so this gotta be capped. These can't be real. It's just. But the GS4 is real. Like, it's real though. The GS4 is like, you can really buy that, but like, I don't think these are real. The games cannot be real. I'm not gonna hold you. But regardless of the fact, I'm gonna try Bud Booty Naked. Thank you for the $1 donation, Josh. Appreciate you.
NGL calling for duty is underrated.
Calling for duty is crazy. You gotta buy the console. Like, this is crazy. Where it can't go in anything above Detroit. Pizza Hut. Domino. Okay, yeah, this is a form. Okay, this Pizza Hut, a Domino, right next to each other too. Right next to each other, same area. Pizza Hut. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. When I was doing this, I was thinking one of them were really gonna like be in this fire tier far better than OG, but I have yet to see something that is better. Like, the logo on this looks insane. Like, what is the logo on here? I can't even zoom in to find out, but like, there's really, I don't know what that logo is. But why can't y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all go on like copy somebody, right? Like, even, and let's apply this to real life. If y'all go on copy somebody, why don't you at least change your name? This is equivalent to copying somebody's homework and writing the answers verbatim and writing their name on your homework and turning it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you might as well like call it a rap, nigga. I know a domino hard. Like, at least change the name to something a little less obvious, bro. If you change it to anything else, bro, you can sell the exact same food, but nobody gonna call you out on it, bro. Pizza Hut. And to have them right next to each other is crazy. Bro, there's a GS5. Oh my god. THM doesn't have the same ring as the... Okay, so this is the... Okay. The huge mountain? Nigga, first of all, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, chat. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. The North Face jackets aren't as popular as they used to be. Like, I don't see nobody rocking North Face like that, like too often. You know what I'm saying? So to make a brand, a fake, like a fake version of something that already exists and it's not popping is crazy. So this is already going in what the fuck? Cause like, this don't even look good. Freddy who? Sharp Hand Joe. Can't they do? Okay. Why don't y'all just start giving the bread to the original creators so y'all can just make the products, bro? Because like you're literally not fooling anybody, bro. You might as well pay to whatever you gotta pay to put the product out than do this, because like you literally aren't fooling anybody, bro. So I could just do this, chat. I could really just steal like this. I could just steal other niggas' content now and just change it, like just post a video but change the thumbnail and change the title. And then at school they can't sue me for that. That's what it's seeming like. Detroit, Sharp Hand Joe, Detroit. Bad Dreams on Pine Street. Oh my god. Yo, that is insane. Oh my god. Yo, that's funny as fuck. I'm about to hold you. Oh my god. At least they're on. Wow. Phony. And it has FONY on. Phony fake station. I know it'll crumble in your hands. Y'all know how y'all be getting mad at the game, throwing that shit everywhere, bro? If you like drop it the wrong way, I guarantee that joint's gonna be in shambles, bro. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. This might be the first tier list where in the first 2 tiers nothing is going to be in there, bro. I can't support this, bro. Like it has an F. Like the name by itself phony. Okay, fine. At least they admitted it. But FONY. They literally spelled it out on there. It's crazy. And they have the nerve to be charging $5.50 for this. That's chat. Y'all gotta understand, if the price is this low, it has to be like breakable. Like it has to. If you like drop it, I promise it will break. I'm gonna need this. Next one, bro. Detroit. All these are bad. The buzzer really FOY. Give me a break. Break me off of that cat caught. I ain't gonna lie. I would eat this. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, the packaging kind of look a little better than Kit Kat. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, it's still, like, Cat Cot is a lame-ass name, though. But the packaging kind of looks solid, though. I ain't gonna lie. The packaging, the packaging looks solid. I ain't gonna I would try it. You know what I'm saying? It don't even that bad. Like, it probably still buzz. I'm saying, like, with candy and shit, like, it's kind of hard to mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, have a Cat Cot. Y'all don't be trying when y'all be copying, though. Like, I'm not going to give it better than the OG, but this is like, we can kind of, am I tripping, Trav? I put this in fire? This is kind of valid. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I put this in fire, then, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Is valid? Y'all saying it's mid? Cat calls wild, dogs fire? I'm saying, we gonna put it in fire. Y'all saying it's mid? No, I like that. Pick these up at a Meats by Dre, no! No. Oh my god. No fucking way. Yo, that's funny as fuck. Oh my god, that's funny as shit, bro. I'm crying. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny, bro. Oh my god, there's an Apple logo, bro. Yo, that's funny. Yo, no, okay. Alright. They could have said Heat by Dre, Treesh by Dre, Yeet by Dre, Leet by Dre. Even Skeet would have been better. But you were going to say Meat and put Dr. Dre's name in there, bro. But Dr. Dre does not want to be associated with this, bro. Come on, man. Like, I would have expected this to be some dildos or something. Meat by Dr. Dre. That's funny as fuck. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Speaking of Dr. Dre, why nobody be wearing beats like that no more? Like, I see a rare few people wear beats now, like, but I guess it's because they all wearing meats. I think that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen some like this. Is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, that's funny as fuck. I'm not gonna hold you. That's funny. That's hilarious. Better than original. I ain't gonna lie. This is just me being me. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I say, you know what I'm saying? It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to say that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'd rather have Meats by Dre than Beats by Dre. That's just me. I'm talking about the headphones. So tee the fuck up. Well, yeah, that's just me. That's just me. I need to give me a pair of these. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. Hey yo, why y'all being weird, bro? Why y'all being weird? Once again, they're not wrong. A lad in a costume. Who is this? Who is this stealing from? Chat, who's this stealing? This is just bad drip. If I'm getting honest with you, this is just horrible, like god awful, terrible drip. But who they stealing from? A lad? Oh, Aladdin! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my, nigga, that is not Aladdin. That is Alibaba, bro. That does not look like Aladdin, bro. This is okay. This is kind of ridiculous. Why did he gotta do this? Why did he have to do this? Just don't make Halloween costumes, bro. There are Aladdin costumes out there. Why are they doing this? Or just write it off as like I don't know, like a nigga from Aladdin costume or something like that, bro. Like you don't have to do this, bro. I just don't understand what was the purpose in doing this. This is horrible drip, my nigga. This is terrible drip. You dumb as fuck. Trippy, you were twerking on Discord yesterday, my nigga. I saw, like, I be looking into Discord. I ain't gonna talk about it, my nigga, but if I was you, my nigga, I wouldn't even be saying nothing like that, nigga. Don't speak out of term, nigga, because niggas saw you fucking shaking your ass in the Discord, nigga. I would be fucking disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, my nigga, so I would just, you know what I'm saying? I would just shut the fuck up. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just me. But yeah, this look crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This look crazy. This look crazy, nigga. This look crazy. You looked at a whole nigga shaking ass. Nigga, did I say that? Dumbass nigga? No, nigga. Like, do y'all niggas like need like hearing aids or Helen Keller? Like, do y'all need like Helen Keller like aids or something, my nigga? Like, I said, nigga. That nigga said on the Discord that the nigga was shaking ass, nigga. That's what I said, nigga. So what I said, nigga. Whether these are allegations or not is yet to be seen, but like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you can't hear, nigga, and you on Helen Keller time, just say that. Aladdin's really no. This is bad. I'm not gonna lie. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm not gonna hold you. It's bad. Horrible. Nah. In fact, nah. The drip is terrible. It's not Detroit. 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 Dear Disney, please don't sue us. Okay. This is probably some of the worst 3D animation just off thumbnail alone. Can we watch this? This looks like some of the worst 3D animation I've ever seen in my life, bro. What's up, Balloon to the rescue? Okay, before I make my judgment, I'm searching it up. This has to be on. Like, there's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. And he just really thought nobody was gonna notice. That, like.
And that's how the concentrated salt laser turned the terrible monster into a not-so-sweet, but docile creature. And the monster chaser sent all the extraterrestrials back into outer space. This eager team is always ready to save the world from monsters. Even though they sometimes get frank monster calls, nothing keeps the fearless and always smiling Dr. Crumb and his team from being ready to defend our planet Earth. Here we see him with his partner, the incomparable Dr. Zeus, field testing just one more of their super inventions, the intergalactic transmission antenna.
Imagine that within this infinite universe, we are no
This is real quality?
We can and will find new friends. If we need
fire the whole animation, like the whole animation team needs to be fired, bro. Never work in any type of industry ever again. This is probably some of the worst. And before y'all say, oh, this came out in 2009, you hating, nigga. Toy Story came out like 2009 or something, my nigga. Finding Nemo came out. Oh, but that's Disney. Okay? There's no you shouldn't have put this bitch out. First of all, you copying Disney, you jacking Disney, one. And then two, you gonna make this, like, this shit looks horrible, bro. This looks terrible, bro. Still looks better than Seven Deadly Sins season 3. But yeah, this looks awful. I'm not gonna lie. Like straight to Detroit. I'm not gonna hold you. We gonna watch that whole thing on stream one day. It's just getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Now the argument can be made that these are a type of fish, and like these aren't copying Finding Nemo, but like this whole design and aesthetic, like they definitely jacket Finding Nemo, but he just had to make it so like they gave him human teeth, bro. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but like this one and this one and this one, these three is really creeping me the fuck out. And this one, to be honest, all of them are, but like this is just, I don't know who. If you go to school with this backpack, I guarantee you getting bullied, bro. Actually, you might not get bullied. I don't think nobody's gonna want nothing to do with you. You probably will run away from you if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, Detroit. Look, motherfucker said looking for Corey, bro. Who cares what you think? I think it tastes like butter. This one not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of like, what's that drink called? I'm glad it's not butter or whatever. By the way, why they call it I'm glad it's not butter, bro? So it's just what is it, not really butter? Or like I've always been wondering that. You know what I'm saying? I never did the research for it. Why is it called I'm glad it's not butter or whatever it's called? Like why is it really called? It's margarine. That's the motherfucker margarine. That's the motherfucker from Chowder. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I don't think it's that bad actually. I don't think it's that. I think it tastes like butter. You just think it's not false advertising. He said it might. He said I think it's an opinion. I think it tastes like butter. So you know, I will buy it. I will purchase it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's fire or nothing. I just think it's pretty mid. But I will purchase. I will purchase it. That's just me. That's not what they're called. Movable stick. What are these drinks called? I'm not gonna hold you. If y'all told me that this was called movable stick, I'll believe y'all. I don't know what these are called. I have no idea what these are called. Oh, rolling pin. I like movable stick better. I'm not gonna cap. That's just me. I think movable stick. I like movable stick better. I'm not gonna hold you. That's just me. Movable stick sounds better than rolling pin. I ain't gonna lie. So what? Rolling pin is the coin term. Like every joint that look like this gotta be a rolling pin, nigga. I mean, they ain't jack nobody. They ain't jack nobody. You got the M right here. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Yes. Dough roller, rolling stick. Better than original. I'd rather have movable stick. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? It's debatable, but I'd rather just have movable stick. That's just me. Prongles. Once you pop, that's great. These drinks probably low key good. I'm not gonna lie. These drinks are probably like low key. These drinks probably like that. These drinks might be a little. I ain't gonna lie. Like this is sketchy as hell, but these drinks might low key be good. I'm not gonna cap. Like it's hard to mess up some Pringles. I haven't had Pringles in a long time. Why do you pull out a broken chip? I hate when that happens. When you like. I don't like chat. When y'all getting the Pringles, I haven't eaten Pringles in years since I was like in middle school or something. When y'all getting Pringles, are y'all the type to like you know what I'm saying, let it all like come out, or like do y'all like put your hand in there? Like I just try to be putting my hand in there, but that's not the right way to do it because you will end up ripping chips. But yeah, there's bad advertisements for ripping the chip. You know what I'm saying? But he's probably good. I'm not gonna lie. What does it say? I can't see what it says, but that's not Coca-Cola, right? Monsoon Dew Club Cola. It literally looks the exact same. I think just the top is a little bit skinnier, but it looks like smack the same. Like you shouldn't be allowed to do that. What kind of World War II bunker is they in, bro? What? Bro, are they in a World War II fallout zone bunker, bro? They in the Cold War bunker? Like holy shit! Like what's going on in this background? This is not a store, bro. Or this might just be a different country type shit. This might just be a different country. But this definitely look like a World War II bunker if I'm keeping it stacked with you. You create drink supply? You a person you ever had this? Alright, chat, so let's keep it stacked. Out of these three, I don't even drink soda right there like that. But out of these three, which one you drinking? Now me, if I had to drink one of these three, I'm drinking right personally. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't never go left. I always go right. You know what I'm saying? Make the right choice. So I'm going to pick right. I also, just in general, I think Sprite is better than, like, in terms of like beverages, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't drink soda no more, I would say Sprite is better than Coke and Mountain Dew. I'm not gonna hold you. And like I'm not hearing no Mountain Dew like boys out. I ain't gonna lie. Sprite is the best soda. Sprite is a W. Anything but Mountain Dew. We can put this in mid. We can put this in mid. It didn't. Oh wait, no. You stay right here. We can put this in mid. It's not that bad. It's just I think they should get sued for this, but like, you know. Huh? What? What? Whoa. Relax. Whoa. What are we talking about? Oh, I ain't gonna lie, no, fuck no. Yeah, the person, no. Whoever made this article freaked out. Cause this isn't even like, by the way, I'm gonna get into Thin Mints in general, but like, I'm not gonna hold you. Whoever made this did not need to make the title of this. Like, they are very freaked out, bro. Like, I need the author title of whoever made this. They're freaked out, I ain't gonna lie. Now for the product itself. Now, Thin Mints is crazy, Thick Mints is crazy, but to be honest, if you are eating Thin Mints or Thick Mints, like, you need to be arrested. Thin Mints, or I'm gonna keep it a stat with you, are the worst Girl Scout cookies. I haven't had Thin Mints in a long time, but like, any chocolate with mint in it is ass. And like, it has mint and coconut, like, doesn't it? Or is it just mint? Regardless, this shit is ass. I'm not gonna lie. York peppermint patty and Thin Mint, that shit's ass. I don't remember what that tastes like. Do-si-dos, don't remember what that tastes like. Thin Mints is ass. Adventure Foods, I don't remember what that tastes like. Samoas go crazy. Tagalongs or whatever, I think I like those. S'mores, Trifles, I think that's the one that was like, I think that one was the best one. I forgot what it tastes like, but I think that one is the one that I was fucking with. No, Thin Mints are ass. I don't care what y'all talking about. Thin Mints is not up for debate. And to make this worse, if selling Girl Scout cookies wasn't bad enough, I don't know if y'all can see chat. Can anybody hold on? Let me see how far I can zoom in. I just want y'all to see where it's located. I just want y'all to see where it's located. Can't make this up. Literally cannot make this up. Can't make this up. I wouldn't buy them cookies if I was y'all. That's just me though. I wouldn't buy them cookies. That's just me personally being me. I'm not buying them cookies. But hey man, do you man? Can we zoom back in? Yeah. Actually. Alright. Cookies are laced. I wouldn't do that if I was y'all, I'm not gonna lie. But these, I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting them in Detroit, not because they're biting off of Thin Mints, it's because they're ass no matter how much you put them. Like, it's just ass regardless. Okay. What's a funny word for bending? Wait, what game is this? Twister? What's going on? Hold up. Motherfucker, is that Sheen? Is that Sheen? And Carl Weezer? Is that Timmy Proton? Oh my god, bro. Like, alright, I'm not gonna lie, they jacket. They jacket. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's no way, bro. There's no way. They just stole everything. Is this Twister chat? Is that their copy? Like, they just stole everything, bro. This is literally Sheen, bro. Like, Carl look a little different, Jimmy look a little different, but this is like literally Sheen. Didn't even try, bro. Now it's better than the original just for that. Be mathematics, fucking Hemi Neutron. You know what I'm saying? Damn, bro. Got Jimmy Neutron off Twister. Timmy Proton is crazy, my nigga. Like, all right, bro. Fall over and you're out. Like, this shouldn't even be allowed. This is crazy. They really allowed this. That's Hemu. That's Ball Teaser, Gene, and Timmy Proton. Yeah. And who is this supposed to be? Libby? Long ass toes. These niggas got some fucking steppers on them. God damn. But no, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can co-sign it. It does have my nigga Sheen on it, so I have to. You know what I'm saying? We have to give credit where it's due. Like, you know, I fuck with Sheen. So I didn't know you wanted a real Transformer. Deformed car. You have to be a certain level. Like, all right, you have to be a certain level of like down bad in your life. Like as a child, because if you're buying this, you're a child. You have to be a certain level, a specific level of down bad in your life. Like basically food stamps, moving house to house, Section 8 type timing. If you are buying something that is bootlegging Transformers called the Form Car, bro. This is not valid. This is horrible actually. I just need one more. I just need one more in one of these, bro. Like this whole, I don't know if this is coincidence, but this whole tier list is looking like an L right now. Literally, you can go from the top to the bottom. It's looking like an L right now. It's looking like a fucking Tetris match. So I'm gonna need another one on top, please. God, Woody, Aki as hell. Damn. Toy Story 5. Toy Story. Is there a Toy Story 5? Ain't no Toy Story 5, right? What the fuck this nigga's talking about? There ain't no Toy Story 5. What the bro got yo, bro was tired of getting curved, bro. Like he went to the nah, I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. They if Toy Story 5 come out and then bro looking like this, they need to cut whoever made this a check, bro. My Little Fashion. These motherfuckers look, you know what I'm saying? Traumatized as hell, bro. Damn, this is horrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's mid though. It's mid. No, I'm not gonna lie. The faces is on WTF timing now. We put it right here. 20, and these are just 25 random off-brands, bro. Imagine how much more off-brand like items are out there, bro. There's really probably like millions of off-brand shit out there, bro, and that you probably pick up in your own store, bro. But these ones are all horrible, bro. Just for the fact that the tier list looks like this, I've never done a tier list where the bottom's tiers like literally trump all the top tiers. Like this is insane. I'm not gonna hold you. This is crazy. This is crazy. But that was a W tier list. I think, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? BBG shit.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heavy. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon made it. Me body chill, at least I want body.